PokeKellz.
And I'm Cypher Admin Alex. Each episode of our show focuses on trivia and battle strategy for a different Pokemon, but this week, I think I just want to party.
You just want to party? Why?
Because it feels good, man!
Well, yeah, it feels good, but don't you think there's any Pokemon out there that we could do that sort of fits the bill?
Oh, ew, did you do that on purpose because Ludicolo's got a duck bill?
You will never know how truly funny I am.
You were a goon.
Ludicolo is a Gen 3 water grass type Pokemon. It and its pre-evolutions are the only Pokemon with this typing in the game.
Yep, and it uses the Water Stone to evolve from Lombre, a creepy, slimy, nocturnal troublemaker.
Yeah, and Ludicolo is basically the opposite of that. His Pokedex entries mention that he's attracted to happiness and music, and that a good rhythm can even stimulate his cells and make him more powerful.
Like a trance?
What?
You know, like...
What? Ew! Stop acting like that! Explain what you're doing before you do stuff like that.
A trance is an altered state of awareness or consciousness. People use them to meditate or to achieve feats they're not normally capable of. Sounds a lot like Ludicolo's Pokedex entries.
Isn't that nuts? And they can be induced by all sorts of activities, like sweating, breathing exercises, and, you guessed it, dancing to rhythmic music.
Yeah, so Ludicolo's just like a big, loud, frantic... What is he exactly?
Well, no one really knows exactly, but it kind of seems like he's caught between a duck and a pineapple.
A duck and a pineapple?
Or maybe a kappa and a colocynth.
What even are either of those?
Well, okay, a kappa is a mythical Japanese river imp, and a colocynth is a desert plant that has a weird round-shaped bitter fruit. I don't know, Ludicolo is really weird.
Whatever. In other news, his name comes from a combination of the word ludic, meaning playful, and an anagram of the word loco, which is crazy in Spanish. Oh yeah! Surprise! Ludicolo has a huge Mexican influence.
Colo might just come from colocynth. And you know what else? His Japanese name is Rumpapa, which roughly translates to happy drumbeat. And it also sounds mightily like kappa. Wait a minute, did you say he was Mexican?
I sure did, which brings me to a new and ridiculous segment that finally tackles some of the most controversial aspects of the Pokemon franchise.
Oh, great! Like the ethics of competitive battling?
Not even close. I call this Pokemon that wear clothes. So much like Hitmonchan or Jinx, Ludicolo's evolutionary process leaves him with a few fashion accessories, but even these weird half outfits, half pelts can give us some insight into his cultural influences. Take it away, Kells.
With pleasure. Firstly, Ludicolo's hat could refer to what we English speakers call a sombrero. However, in Mexico, that refers to any hat with a brim, so if we're being more accurate, we'll call it a sombrero charro.
Much like the more familiar cowboy hat, the sombrero was originally invented to provide shade for the wearer in sunny climates. The oversized brim and the pointy crown of the sombrero charro were never intended for ranch work and are actually more traditional for Mexican musicians to wear, like mariachis. See the connection?
Yeah, man. Ludicolo also looks like he's wearing a poncho, which predate Mexican culture and go all the way back to a pre-Incan culture called the Paracas.
More specifically, Ludicolo's looks like it might be a Gabon or Serape poncho, which are known for their bright colors and bold patterns, which are perfect for his party-all-the-time mentality.
Wow, that was neat! I felt like I was in a museum.
What?
You know, like learning and stuff. What is this, the Let's Fight section?
Sorta.
Oh yeah. Pokemon!
In the Gen 5 NU tier, Ludicolo can be a really good special wall or sweeper due to his unique typing and his awesome ability Swift Swim. Start with the timid one and EV train it in special attack and speed.
Swift Swim doubles Ludicolo's speed in the rain, so make sure that you give it Rain Dance and try to use it on the Switch whenever possible.
For stab boost, take advantage of Rain's water boost by giving him Hydro Pump and supplement it with the life-giving Giga Drain.
In that last slot, give him Ice Beam for type coverage, and to boost all of his attacks, give him a Life Orb. Giga Drain will more than make up for the HP it'll cost you.
Of course, that's not the only way to train a Ludicolo, so as always, here are a few random thoughts.
Holding a damp rock instead of a Life Orb will extend rain by 3 turns. Think about that.
Ludicolo's other useful ability is Rain Dish, which heals him in the rain. Combo with Leftovers and Leech Seed, and you could live forever!
Trade Rain Dance for Sunny Day, and Ludicolo can use Solar Beam and Synthesis. It may not be worth the hit to your speed, though.
And that's it! Ludicolo, the Mexican duck pineapple party god.
Pineapple Party God?
I'll work on it. If you have anything you'd like to add or you'd like to suggest a Pokemon for next time, leave it in the comments below. I'm Cypher Admin Alex.
And I'm PokeKellz. Tune in next week for another enlightening episode of
The Dex. Are you just saying that because Ludicolo's got a butt?
You ruined the take.
That was a really good take.
I didn't mean to say Ludicolo.
You ruined the take.
What the
I
hell?
lost it. I didn't mean
Do you
to.
think that
You
was
know
a
what?
funny
I'm
joke?
leaving. I'm leaving.
You
Bye,
can-
guys.
Don't.
I'm
Bye.
sorry,
Don't
Gerard.
leave. I don't
Bye.
want to
I'm
ruin the
sorry
take.
that
Bye,
you came
guys.
out here.
I'm
I'm
leaving.
sorry.
really
I didn't
sorry.
mean to ruin the take.
And there he goes. Wow, that was neat. I felt like I was in a museum.
What? Museum?
Museum?
I felt like I was in a museum. It's great.
One of them
How do you
museums.
say it?
Museum.